LinkedIn, they've released a report. Again, we'll have the links um, to all these things that we're talking about in the description. Um, and again, there's some interesting sort of takeaways from their report. The most interesting is that LinkedIn page followers who are exposed to both organic and paid ads, or organic and paid content, are 61% more likely to convert compared to those only exposed to paid content. Now, I can see how that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do
I mean, I
do
guess
do
that just
you?
follows the same sort of structure that you should have in all social media, in that you can't just rely on pushing ads on people, because people, they can see it's promoted or sponsored or whatever it is. They're not going to trust it. But if you have that organic content and that supports what they're seeing in the paid ads, it's, I think, pretty logical in any platform that that's going to be positive for you.
61% though, and I actually, the only thing here is I wonder if these findings are sort of swayed by the fact that if someone finds you organically, that means they've already got an interest in your brand. You would think, like, I'm not going to like the page or like the content or follow the content of something that I'm not interested in. So I wonder if that's one thing that, LinkedIn conveniently failed to mention. It's hard to account for, um, but yeah. What do you think? Like,
I don't know. I just feel like it's such a, I don't know. It's interesting to see the percentage outcome. I just feel like it's such a nothing stat, though. I just feel like it's such a logical conclusion. I don't know. I guess
well,
I think they're just trying to get more people, more advertisers to go on there and say, "Hey, awesome! Like, let's do the organic, but let's also give LinkedIn money to do the ads." It's, I don't know.
saying that, I guess you do work in the industry, so maybe it makes a lot more sense to you. Whereas a small business owner who's sort of sitting there going, I mean, in LinkedIn's case, going, I don't get the point of LinkedIn. I don't know why I should be posting on there. Um, don't get me wrong, this is definitely helping LinkedIn as much as it's helping us, um, with content, and sort of interesting things. And saying that, it is something that I would use if I had to talk to a client who was a bit harder to sway. It's definitely something I would reference at the very least, because it is published by LinkedIn, and not even to push people onto LinkedIn. It's to bolster up any sort of pitch or argument for any sort of um, strategy that includes paid and organic. So maybe that's just that, maybe they're doing us a bit of a service.
Yeah, maybe.